Reaction from the business community to political events has largely been positive, but a swift resolution to the crisis will be the real test. Bev Natividad reports.
Market jitters are expected to be contained and sentiment will likely strengthen after investors digest the declaration of martial law in Mindanao.
I think it's a very decisive move on the part of government. And the main objective is really to improve the security and peace and order situation, which should lead to even greater confidence down the road. There may be some transitory or temporary cautiousness, but in the end, I think it will lead to a positive impact on sentiment.
Bangko Central Governor Amando Tetanco sought to allay concerns as the peso flirted with the 50 per dollar level again on Wednesday, closing at 49.99 and down 17 centavos from the previous day. While Tuesday's clashes in Marawi may have been a factor, Tetanco said the dollar was more likely the prime mover.
The other regional currencies were also depreciating. And again, this was more of the behavior of the U.S. dollar affecting the currencies in Asia. There was also a legitimate corporate demand at the same time.
But ING senior economist Joey Cuyagkeng said Duterte could have just placed Marawi under a state of emergency, as declaring martial law implied the government was no longer on top of the situation. Still, Cuyagkeng and other analysts agreed that investors would quickly get over their martial law concerns. Market prospects remain clouded, however, given news of China's ratings downgrade.
The challenge is how fast the AFP manages this, right? Because if it is managed well anyway, it will reassure the foreign investors. Because anyway, this is really a global concern, right? Who would think that even Manchester in London was hit, and that was an Ariana Grande concert. So if the UK can be hit, so can be the Philippines. So I think they will understand.
Philippine Exporters Confederation President Sergio Ortiz Luis said businesses in Mindanao were unlikely to be affected significantly, as curfews and the suspension of the writ of habeas corpus won't dry up trade.
I think we should support what the president is doing because I think he has the best intention for the country. And there might be temporary inconvenience, temporary cost, even especially on tourism. But on the longer run, I think we can, if they're able to contain this terrorist group.
But the European Chamber of Commerce of the Philippines said for their part, the longer the conflict persists, the higher the risk that it will negatively affect the region's attractiveness as an investment destination. The business sector is hoping the government takes advantage of martial law to address Mindanao's peace and order problem, and then promptly lifts restrictions once the danger abates. Beverly Natividad, Bloomberg TV, Philippines.